The wind is probably blowing. I didn't find what I was looking for with the youth demand, and I will try again at some point. But there's a little protest here, or I don't know if it's a protest or whether it's just them making a stand. I'm not sure. I'll soon find out. I'll soon find out. UKIP, Independence Party. CP, you alright? Do you know what I was trying to find? Youth demand.
They're London.
Yeah.
They're Holborn.
Yeah, but they're swarming. They're all decoys. It's all decoys. They went up there and they decoyed into the police and everything. So the police haven't found them yet. Do you know what I mean?
Have you got TikTok or Instagram?
Oh yeah, no, I don't do Instagram, but I do TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, Youth Demand, they're the ones I wanted to see today, but I couldn't find them.
I was at their one on Tuesday.
Yeah, I saw your one. It was a mess, isn't it? They can be very aggressive sometimes, man. For no reason as well.
I got big for that.
I didn't expect this one at all, UKIP. What's this about?
It's a two-tier justice one that's starting at 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay, so I'll wait here for it then.
So you get a
Alright, thanks for letting me know, yeah, CP.
And for obviously politically wise, that obviously the crossover from you being Christian, would you say that something like UKIP appeals to you because of their Christian values?
Yeah, I still need to investigate their, of course, economic policy until I give a full support of them. But certainly, the boots on the ground tactic that they have at Turning Point and in UKIP is a healthy way of really engaging with younger people and also of a working class who've been disenfranchised by big government. I don't think there's an alternative that can actually be voted in. So we really need to back small parties like UKIP, because currently, of course, we know that they probably could win a general election. At best, they could probably win one MP. But we really need to support small parties like this so we can at least diversify the pool of political parties to whom the public can actually support. And that's why people, for example...
Okay, they're doing their chants, their usual chants. Let's have a look.
We want Tommy out! 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 Starmer is a communist! We want Starmer out! Starmer is a communist! We want Starmer out! 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 We want Starmer out!
I'm just having to move the microphone around, it's getting a little bit red. Let me just see, I can't understand why I'm not getting any...
We want Starmer out! We want Starmer out!
I'm not able to move the screen.
We want Starmer out! We want Starmer out!
Apologies in advance if the audio is a little bit funny, it's just going a little bit red.
Free the political prisoners! Free Tommy Robinson! Free Tommy Robinson! Free the political prisoners! Remember, free the political prisoners! Starmer is a communist! He's turning the country into a communist tip! We want Starmer out! We want Starmer out!
How you doing, Tony? You alright, yeah? Yeah, good, you? Yeah. You alright,
Free Storm with the communists!
For sending tanks, meat is a crime! You are a dictator, a communist! Communist out! Free the political prisoners! Free the political prisoners! Remember Peter Lynch? In prison for shouting at police! He is now dead!
Peter Lynch, he's talking about Peter Lynch.
There is no longer democracy in the UK!
That ain't happening, is it? I think we're waiting for the main man.
Let's get this live out there, but to be honest with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
What effect do you think this protest will have? Do you think many people will take notice walking past?
That'll be a new one because usually we're quite blocked off and there's like so many police, you don't get many people walking past. So to be honest, I'll find out the same as you, to be honest. But yeah, it would be interesting because looks like we'll be able to actually communicate with some people, which would be nice. Because usually we're like cut off on one end and then the left on the other side, and there's police everywhere and you can't really communicate, so it'd be nice.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Thank you
it'd
very
be
much
good
for
to
your
have
time
a
on camera.
conversation.
Cheers. Thank you.
Don't worry, go.
You did very well. Yeah. You did well.
Let's see if there's anyone. Oh, sorry, mate.
Free the political prisoners! It is not a crime to express your opinion! We live in a democracy! And if you accept it, you accept communism! And that makes you weak! Parliament is corrupt! It works for the rich elite! It does not serve the people! Starmer works for devils! He works for the billionaires and he's a communist! And he will enslave us to death! Tommy Robinson! Oh, Tommy! Tommy Robinson! Tommy Robinson! Oh, Tommy Robinson! Oh, Tommy Robinson! We want Tommy out! 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 We want Storm out! We want Storm out! We want Storm out! We want Storm out!
There's music, so I'm just going to have to talk over it for a little bit. We don't want any copyright strikes.
Yeah.
recently with his Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood, which is to deliberately earmark, target those with white skin for disproportionate sentencing. So that's how long that story takes to tell. We need to get those traitorous, globalist, career politicians liberally out of Westminster, out of number 10, and replace it with common, ordinary, hard-working, sensible citizens. We're calling out two-tier justice and two-tier policing today. It is utterly corrosive, so dangerous, so toxic. It emasculates the public, it makes them feel threatened, it makes them feel afraid. When we fear law enforcement, you're headed into totalitarianism. Britain is being run as a far-left fascist state. We've got to end it, guys. At the ballot box, take our country back.
Cool. How do you want the UK government to respond to your protest today, especially outside Downing Street? Do you think they'll take notice?
As ever, you ask a great question. Will they take any notice? No. But the Conservatives will, Reform will, and all these other people who aren't brave enough to say what the public wants to hear and say and see them do, we will do that. Turning Point, UKIP, the actual patriotic right, they will do and say what the people want to do and say. That's what motivates, that's what inspires.
Cool. What effect do you think this protest will have? Do you think members of the public will take notice and speak to you guys today?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we do events like this, it's a collaborative, patriotic, fun-filled occasion for people to network, meet with each other, and then go and tell their networks that in a campaign of communism, which is censorship and fear and silencing, actually the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. There is no actual real threat. This all ends when we say it ends, and that's done politically at the ballot box.
So how's UKIP doing, and will you stand candidates across the country in the next general election?
Yeah, absolutely. So the May elections are coming up and everyone wants to talk about the May elections. We're taking our country back. Everyone knows that local grassroots politics, once you're in that chamber, is good and it's beneficial to the party. But it doesn't win you seats in Westminster. We're taking our country back. We happen to be standing 19 in the locals, and that's great. We've turned things around. But we're all focused, all targeted on returning a result in 2029 and returning Britain to its former glory.
Thank you very much for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson! Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, Tommy, Tommy Robinson! Tommy, Tommy, Tommy Robinson! Tommy Robinson!
Well, we're at home, West Ham are at home today, so the football lads won't be out, so you know that numbers will be dwindling, but who cares? We're here, that's the most. What's that, babe?
I wonder where the youth demand. I wonder where the youth demand protest is. I'm just going to see if any of the police officers know. Excuse me, do you know where the youth demand lot are today? Because I know that they did a few decoys, didn't they?
I've got no idea where they are at the moment.
I don't know. Sorry, I've been trying to. You wouldn't tell me anyway.
It's not even I wouldn't tell you, I don't know where they are. Yeah. They don't like us following them, so.
Alright, no worries, mate. I thought I'd give it a go.
If you find them, let us know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't ask, you don't get, man. I knew they weren't going to tell me, but I just thought I'd ask them anyway. They seem to be like, they seem to have done they might have done a bit of a job today by escaping the police. From the looks of it, they might have. Anyway, I don't think much more is going to be happening here, so I'm going to try and go to Gay.
Roger.
Anyway, as usual, I am neutral on my channel. So, for all of you guys that didn't like me showing this, and then are going to unsubscribe, just remember that I am neutral. I don't give an opinion on my channel, and I just show whatever's going on in central London. And if it happens to be some nasty little guy having a go at me because he didn't like me filming him, and then proceeded to try and put his camera right in my face, and then when I said I didn't like that, he then got into a rut, into a jog about it, or showing a UKIP Independence Party gathering outside Downing Street number 10. All of it is coming to you guys. Don't unsubscribe. Just appreciate the news.
Before we get started, could I have
appreciate everything. Be open-minded.
And
Then you might understand different things that's going on in England, in the UK. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. You've seen. On to the next one.